Okay, first things first, I think we need to shift that van. Yeah, it's been pretty wild down here. So, yeah, welcome back to the channel. It's Rowan here, and today we are kicking off back pretty much directly where we left off. So between episodes I haven't really done much. I've kind of just been picking off handfuls of zeds here and there, and yeah, just sort of keeping them going. But we've got our nice Kentucky Transit. Fingers crossed this thing can just take absolutely everything. We can load it all up and hightail out of here in, well, no time, really. That's the plan. I love that we got a key. I love that it's unlocked. And I'm going to love even more just rolling out of this place. But yeah, what I'm kind of hoping is we could just jump straight out of that back window and get everything loaded up. It'll be a good day. As long as it all goes to plan. Okay, we do not want to be shooting that truck. Don't really want to be shooting anything, apparently. Oh, I thought that was another katana then. Oh, hopes were high. But yeah, it's been a pretty chaotic trip trying to get down here. As you know, this is probably maybe episode 10, maybe even 15 of just assaulting this place. Not consistently, luckily, but we're finally getting somewhere. And we are very, very close to being done with it. And I'm so excited for it. Cannot wait to just put this whole mission to bed. It's going to be lovely. Let's just pull back a touch, get this fully reloaded, and go to town. Brilliant. Still no rounds. Getting good at that. Getting very good at that. We have got ourselves a nice little blade in there. I don't know where that shot was going, but it was not directed at absolutely anything. Come on, folks. I reckon we just try and get in straight through that window. We're going to want to use it anyway. We may as well just play the game a bit. Get on then, my boy. My lady. I think this side should be pretty clear. It's this side that I'm semi-worried about. Let's just try and crunch a bit of glass. So I will just clear out. Oh, I did clear out both windows. Nice. I'm on the ball with something. Alright, we have got a clear run straight out this door. And then a handful of Zeds waiting for us. Okay, cool. We might actually be able to pull this off. What's in here? Not what I'm after, is what's in there. Oh. No, stop. Oh, Christ. That got very scary very quickly. Alright, how are we looking? Should we just do it? Yeah, screw it. Why not? Looks fairly clear. Fingers crossed. This room's still clear too. Yep. Alright, we got 2 bags. Get one in the offhand. Damn it. Okay, not ideal. Can we make this smaller? How much does that weigh? 29. Okay, we should be able to make this work. 29.8. Oh, it's tight. It's very tight. Yeah, there's no way. It's not lighter in the primary, is it? No. Okay, let's just do one at a time then. That works for me. Wonder if we equip. Ah. No, still don't have it. Or is it? 29.8. No, we need to literally drop the tiniest little amount. Still not quite enough. That's okay. One day we'll drink just enough water to be able to transport that perfectly. Alright, fingers crossed. this trunk is in perfect condition and we can just load up absolutely everything, fill it up and hightail out of here. Last but not least, what have we even got in here? Nothing too crazy. Heard one single growl. That was enough to scare me. Nice. Alright, on for round 2. I don't think I'm ever going to get over just how much good gear is in here. So I've already got like 3 handguns on me. Better not take any more. Brand new shotgun though. Could be quite nice. I think we've got a few in the other bag, to be fair. 308 rounds. Believe. Yeah, that's what the M14 takes. We want to stock up on those as well. Annoyingly, we're not going to find any 5.56 rounds or anything like that, but I'll take what I can get, and it's got a magazine in, we may as well take it. Almost be rude to leave it behind. More magazines, more shells. Just way too much good gear. And another magazine. We're low enough to be able to take this yet? No. Kinda glad. Finally getting more rain as well. Oh, such a nice noise. I've missed rain so much, and it might just make our crops a little bit more viable. Wouldn't mind getting home sort of soon so we can start working on those. Summer's almost here, ladies and gents. It's looking promising. We've almost survived a full winter. Well, I say that, it's January. We've still got the cold, cold months of February. And then from there it should be pretty smooth sailing. I cannot wait for that. I'll take that. Don't think we really need it, but better to have it and need it, not need it, than have it and need it. Yeah, that's how the saying goes. Oh, what else we got? Shotgun shells. Have I searched these? Yeah. Still a couple of handguns here. If we got the space, I'll take it. If we haven't, I won't bother. I won't bother. Can hear a few zeds scratching. By scratching, I mean growling very loudly. I'll just check the neighbour too. Believe there's quite a few rounds in here. Yeah, so much more. It's 45 rounds again, a little bit much. More shotgun shells. Just outrageous, isn't it? Isn't it just? Cannot wait till we can loot those safes as well. It's starting to get sick. It's never a good sign. We did get scratched the other day as well. I think it's been longer. I'm pretty set on it being just the bodies, but you never know. You never know. This is why I stick to one bag. A bit longer, but just way safer. Oh, and an axe. What a beauty. Can you fit anywhere? Fit in the truck all day long. Beautiful. Ah. That's why we keep a hand free. Just too far. We're almost full. We're almost full. I think this is going to be our last trip. We need to get as much as we can, as well as that second bag, and then we can just hightail out of it. Our fuel should last. I'll be very surprised if it doesn't. But yeah, we should be good. Also, quick question. Does fire burn down these fences? I feel like it does, but I can't remember. It's been a very long time. Just got a little fire plan, and yeah, it could definitely involve those bits. Not fully set on it yet. It's very just outrageous, but if it works, it would be wonderful. If you could let me know down in the comments if they do burn, I'd massively appreciate it. So I've got a little burn bit I can check around the corner, but I'll give you guys a chance. You've helped me out this far. I can trust you. What else we got? Guess the rest is just those handguns. These extra boxes of rounds and stuff are good, but not really what I need. Yeah, we'll take whatever handguns and shotguns are left. Just as long as we can take that second bag. Any with a mag? No. Shells, bandolier. We're never going to need that 8x scope. Nah, I'll leave it behind. Okay, we are ever so slightly heavier. But fingers crossed we can do a little bit of shifting about. Maybe not. Might just have to leave you behind. Just wait for that to be the only one that had ammo and then. But no, we're good. Can we take you? No. Why? Why not, game? There we go. Now we can take the shotgun too. We've just got to be very careful on our way out. Get you boys in there. And one more for the road. Perfect. This is what I was scared of. Zeds everywhere. As long as this starts first time, we'll be smooth sailing. Beautiful. Alright, let's get whichever one is in our main hand on that passenger seat. The other one we can figure out as we go. Lovely. Oh, freedom. Christ. These Zeds have definitely been spooked by something. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to get through that housing estate. I don't know how well these wheels are going to hold up. There's one way to find out. One way to find out. And it's not going to be fun, I can tell you that much. There's nothing we can do with that second bag either. Not good. Not good at all. Best way to go. Best way to go. Probably just avoid it. Head on down to the next actually. We can get just behind here. Where are we? Just here. We can follow that through. Take a left and down. Should we just see how we go? That's all we can do, right? Fingers crossed it's not as bad as it was. That's as far as we can make it. Classic. Did you see a lot of ammo crates in there? Is that right? Surely not. I don't know. Either way, let's get ourselves home and unloaded. Back home and in one piece. Of course, the garage door's closed. Oh, and the rain started again. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm not going to bother planting anything just yet. So I'll save it for now. We've only got a handful of cabbage seeds, so the longer we keep hold of those, the better. I reckon it'd be nice to find a little lake, though, if we can do some spear fishing. Could be a good end to the year. That was a big accident, but I'm glad it happened. See you, pal. And you've got a friend. You brought guests. Hi. Bye. Any more for any more? Another one down. Beautiful. Alright, let's go have a look at our haul. Pretty outrageous, to say the least. Grab the second bag out whilst we're here. Make life way easier shifting it as well. Maybe we can't. Brilliant. Well, there's bag number one. There's the outrageous amount of gear we brought home with us. Plus an axe. Win-win. I guess we just get this unloaded and check out bag number two. I'm glad I didn't plant those crops. I forgot how late it was getting. Annoying. It's going to be tough having no food by the end of winter, I can tell you that. So we've still got plenty of dry food, but it would be nice to have the extra. Feeling a bit lost without the growth. But yeah, I'm going to get all of this unloaded and I'll see you guys on the other side. Ready for the little show off at the end. Shall we just have a quick look at the outrageous amount of gear that we've got. So we have got 28 plus 5 shotguns plus 66 single shells plus another 28 boxes and an extra shotgun. In the 1911 we've got 80 boxes of handgun rounds, 26 magazines, 9mm, 68 9mm round boxes, as well as 25 magazines and 13 handguns. Ridiculous. That is our little stash of attachments. 5.56, we've got a lot plus 20 and a rifle. 20 magazines, that is, which I'm actually going to go use. M14, 62 boxes of rounds plus 7 magazines and 2 rifles, one of them with a magazine. Not bad going. That's what, 160 rounds to hand? And then just a bunch of extra little bits. All of that probably not going to use, but it's nice to have to hand. Outrageous is what that is. That's the only word I've got for it. We've got way too much gear, and if you think it's not way too much, you're probably lying. We've also got all of that in there, which is our old gear. I think what I'm going to do now, though, don't remember if you remember a few episodes back, we were down at the shotgun run place, the big old open car park. Drove through there last episode and pointed out an ambulance. That is where I want to go today, and that is just here, I believe. We've got a nice little shortcut straight through. It's very busy, so I'm going to keep the M14, M16 to hand, just in case. And yeah, just go have a field day, basically. Be a nice little spot to potentially use up the M16. Yet to decide on that. Probably not going to happen. Saying it out loud sounds like a terrible idea. They're pretty much dormant, not really causing any drama at all. Be a shame to waste such a beautiful gun for it, but it'll get us out of a jam if need be. Come on, fellas. We do still have the 9mm handgun on us as well, little M9. So, absolutely be making the most of that first. Do not want to be using up the 5.56 rounds. Can't stress that enough. Alright, what else we got? A whole lot of Zeds is what we got. So I'm not going to take any gas with me, so it's going to be a bit of a risky trip if it ends up being empty. But if it's not, quid's in. We've got ourselves a nice siren. So I think to progress further, we need to start burning some bodies. I can't do this alone, not single-handedly. Going around with a hunting knife and a handgun. We've already got through 22,000 Zeds, only 1,000 of them by fire. I was Googling yesterday, and it looks like with our population settings, it's about 150,000 Zeds through Louisville. I think on one-time settings, it's 55,000, I believe. I saw the Reddit post yesterday, I've completely forgotten it by now. But 55,000 is the figure that comes to mind. I'm pretty sure that's about right. So slap that on 3 times. You've got a hell of a lot of Zeds. A hell of a lot. Too many. We need some flames. And a siren. And some chaos. We've just got to fight our way through to get it. The sad part is, though, once we do set that up, we pretty much lose that ambulance. That's kind of why I want to know whether those fences can be burned or not as well. I feel like they can, from memory. I think they can, but might make a bit of a rogue decision anyway. Come on, fellas. Hopefully you are the last of it. I always love that. Oh, I don't love that. Okay, let's do this a smart way, shall we? Brilliant, he says. We're running out of ammo immediately. Reckon we use that as a funnel and just claw them through. Get out of here, boy. And one for luck. Ah, you're joking. Canton was 1 round off. I think that's the last of them. You know what? We got 12 rounds in this, we may as well. Save the last 2. I think we've still got all the magazines on us. Okay, I think we're good. I'm going to try and take a trip through. Fingers crossed we can make it. So I just did a little bit of mental maths on the walk down here, and we are currently at 6 months and 20 days, which I think is about 200 days. Yeah, 30 times 6 is 180 plus 20. 200 days. We've killed 22,000, say 500 Zeds, just for argument's sake. We're at about 110 kills a day. That is pretty ridiculous, isn't it? That's pretty ridiculous, if you ask me. That's the ambulance we want to get to. These are all the Zeds surrounding it. Not ideal. Very, very glad I brought this rifle. I think that's the last one. Yeah. Yeah, so much for not burning this off, eh? Does look cool, though. It does look like a badass with that hat on as well. See ya. Get a little posy picture for him. Get that on the apocalyptic gram. Oh, stop it. All of you. Oh, there was a hunting knife in there that I would very much like. Could be a bit of a slog to get it, but I do want it. I believe it's in that last guy just on the end. Yeah, you can see it in the shoulder. Just barely. Those yellow tips really do make the difference. More of those, please, Indie Stone. More of those. Let's sneak over and grab her. Don't even think about it. Let me take my hunting knife in peace. You dog. Where is she? Just over there. So our weaponry looking like 12 rounds and none. I've got one fresh mag. It might be worth reloading that, just for good measure. Nice. Yeah, let's get it reloaded. Play it safe. Let's go check on the truck. What's it gonna be? Moment of truth? No gas, you're joking. Oh, that's so annoying. I know it's gonna be the case as well. Knew I should have just brought half a gas can. Ah well, it's all good. We've got some at home, which is more than ideal. That'll have to do. Come on, fellas. Wonder if on the off chance... Completely locked. Ah, banging. Maybe not. Is there a key? No key. Just the trunk is locked. That's fun. Ah. Anything that might have a gas can? No. Sad times. How about you? You look like you could actually start. 0 gas. Nothing has got gas anymore. It's so annoying. Like, who in their right mind would make it to a parking lot with 0 gas? I mean, I'm currently sat, my car is outside with about 3 miles left on the clock. I would be that person. I get it. Alright, let's get home, grab a gas can, and try again, shall we? Ever since we beeped our horn leaving here that one time, this place has just been chaos. That helicopter and the horn combined just caused way more hassle than I thought it would. And it's not very nice. It's made everything a lot more hard work, and we've actually had to be careful, which isn't the worst thing for our confidence levels. So that means I actually pace myself a bit, but at the same time it's incredibly frustrating. My nice safe haven, which once was, is no more. It's tough, it really is, but we're still fighting it, still fighting a good fight, as always. But it's not easy. Even simple things like getting gas are now a struggle, which is just one of the many reasons I do love Louisville. It's forever keeping you on your toes. Migration is just that mental that, yeah, even after 6 months you can still have herds like this coming over. 23,000 Zeds later and you're still in a jam. Ridiculous. I love every second of it. I think this should be the last few. You should be able to get that fuel and hightail out of it. So I did bring 3 gas cans with me. I'm only going to take 1, but we ran out of fuel in our main generator last night. Something that I do need to keep on top of. And yeah, having not really a lot of gas cans, we need to really keep on top of it. basically, just in case. Ah, come on. Wait. Did that not? That did pretty much nothing for us. We're going to have to keep this on our offhand. That sucks. Cordy is going to be coming into its own today. Come on, folks. Yeah, we did have an AR shot go off just as we were leaving the field last night. Could be a bit dicey. Not really looking forward to it, but I'm ready for it, and that's the most important thing. If old Drillbar can get us through that, it'd be wonderful. So we're pretty much a straight shot down to where we want to be, which is good. Nothing too crazy getting in and out, or getting back. Fingers crossed. The migration isn't this mental, and it's mainly focused the other way. Not really feeling like it though. Feeling like they're all flocking to me. As always. Alright, let's keep on keeping on. Okay, first things first, refuel. Let's just get the gas in, drop the weight down, and we can figure out the rest later. Gas can in the bag. Might just have to go on the ground. As long as we can see it, that's what matters. Come on, fellas. So there ended up being quite a few Zeds come out of the woodwork on our way down. Doesn't look like many have followed though. Fair enough, I'll take it, I won't question it. Does fit too, perfect. Perfectimo. Right, let's get this bad boy hot wired. Get ourselves home. There we go. What's our electrical skill looking like? God, our weight's looking low, I can tell you that. Electrical... It's getting there. So that hot wire felt very fast. Don't know if it's electrical or mechanics that would affect it, or if anything does at all, but that felt very quick compared to what I'm used to. What is this place? No idea. Ah, you know what? We can check on the way if there's one burnt out. My answer's going to be... I don't know. Really don't know. If I go and set a fire and all of the Zeds come pouring through, it would be a sad day. Come on, fellas. Could have a better plan for it. Could have a better plan. For now, though, we can get this nice and tucked away. Should really fix those walls up as well. Should really do a lot of things in here. There's still so much to go. So I did have a friend point out a military surplus store to me the other day as well. Not too far up from the police department. It's not going to be a plan for a little while, but it's a future plan. I think the first plan is going to be clearing out this place though. So many crates. I'd love to make this all car space. I did turn it off, didn't I? Yeah. I'd love to make it all car space and just workshop mechanic space, really. It's been a long time coming, and it would be a shame to waste such a lovely little ground floor. Come on, fellas. Nice. It's just so many Zeds. They're consistently coming in now as well. It's quite sad. Let's just drop back a touch. I mean, the cars and stuff aren't helping though. Every time we leave, we drag more with us. Easy does it. Nicely done. One for the road, and one more. Beautiful. Alright, fingers crossed that is all of them. And did we turn the generator off? We did. May as well top up that last can, haven't we? Take fuel, empty gas can. Lovely job. Oh, I'd say that's a pretty good day. We can sign them off without feeling like we haven't accomplished anything, because we have accomplished pretty much everything. Cleared out the armory with a lot of sweat, but we're back now, and that's what matters. We've got gas. The generator's running. It's a good day. Today is a good day. It's not very often that I do feel like that, but today is a great day. in the Zomboid world. Let's just drop this gas off and be merry. I think I might say goodbye on the roof today. It would be nice to get this place sorted out. Get a little fence up, escape route off the side, all of that fun stuff. But for now, I'm going to love you and leave you just there. Thanks for watching. Massive thanks to members supporting the channel. Like, subscribe if you enjoyed. Hopefully, stick around for the next one. Peace.